Hey guys, So King Danny here, and I have a very interesting topic for you guys today. What if Ichigo Kurosaki was actually Captain Kurosaki? Seems like a fun topic, so let's discuss. Okay, so before we get started and push right on into the video, I'd like to let you guys know that you can follow me on my Twitter if you want the latest news and updates on my YouTube channel and stuff that I'm doing. If you want to ask me any questions, hit me up on ask.fm, ask me any question that you want to. If you want to debate me, please, I can't say this enough, hit me up on Discord, okay? Stop hitting me in my YouTube comments, that's annoying, okay? I'm willing to answer questions down there, but please come to my Discord, it's much easier. Thank you. Links for all of this will be in the description below. So, I was scrolling through my Facebook page, and I saw this picture, and it gave me an idea for a video, considering I've been off of YouTube for a while due to personal reasons and moving out. Yes! I moved out. I'm 19 years old. I'm pretty sure that's an accomplishment, but you guys are not here for that. Basically, I saw on my Facebook a picture of Ichigo as a captain, and I thought, yo, this would be a kick-ass video. So what if Ichigo decided to become a captain of the 13 Court Guard squads? Now let's start with this. Captain's duties. So does anyone remember when Kurosaki went up to Ichigo's friends and told them he may not be able to come back to the world of the living due to his powerful Ryatsu? So for this scenario, let's assume that this is the case and that Ichigo is now stuck in Soul Society and somehow becomes captain, because this is a hypothetical. Yeah, because this takes place after the final arc, Ichigo will probably have pretty normal duties as far as work goes, like paperwork, taking care of hollows, training his men, and being a leader overall. Ichigo may take a trip to the Rukon district here and there and look at a couple souls that live there and possibly bring hope to them and help them and bring meaning to their lives. I mean, I could totally see it. Ichigo may have been selfish in becoming a soul reaper by not really wanting to become a soul reaper and all that, but he's become quite charismatic and does care for the poor and those who can't protect themselves. If there is a situation that pops up that warrants his power, he'll be readily available to take on whatever there is to take on. Since he is quite literally one of the strongest Shinigami in terms of Ryatsu, he would be extremely useful in taking out big threats such as Quincy's, who may have survived, or heavily advanced Arankars or something of that nature. Ichigo will also have a lieutenant, however I wouldn't know who his lieutenant would be, if he even decides to choose one or if there's not one in his squad. Ichigo is sort of a leader. He can work with a team, but he doesn't really care if he does or not. Like, he's perfectly fine going in alone. In fact, he seems to rather it. Overall, since this is taking place after the final arc, he won't have much to do in terms of excitement or Chad-like battles. It will mostly be normal, with maybe a few festivals here and there. Shout out to Toshiro. Friends and interactions. Well, being the fact that Ichigo is living in the Soul Society, where most of his friends are now his colleagues and partners, you can bet that there will be some pretty interesting interactions between him and the squad member. Rukia is also captain of Squad 13, and I wouldn't be surprised if her and Ichigo started hanging out a little bit more. Being the fact that Renji is also married to Rukia, and yes, we're keeping the ships as they are, so deal with it, you Ichiruki fans. And since Renji is also married to Rukia, he may also take part in hanging around Ichigo as well, and possibly even sparring with him from time to time. Some Soul Reapers may not like Ichigo due to the fact that he is human. However, all of the Gotei 13 captains, as well as the vice captains and seated officers, may like him due to the fact that he did save the Soul Society with help. Byakuya would probably feel indifferent about Ichigo becoming captain and become something like how Shinji was to Kisuke when he first started being captain. Kenpachi would probably keep trying to fight Ichigo. I don't think that's ever going to change, especially since Ichigo is stronger than him. I just want to reiterate that. Ichigo is stronger than Kenpachi. Obviously. Lisa is also a captain of the Gotei 13 now, so who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if she decided to hit on Ichigo a few times. Who's down for that kind of shit, right? Orihime. Okay, so if we are sticking with the fact that Ichigo is forced to stay in the Soul Society, I'm more than willing to beg that Orihime would go and stay with him. No, I'm like seriously dead ass. Like, she's probably going to follow this guy like fucking everywhere. Guys, if you find a loyal ass female like Orihime, keep her, cause she's a keeper. Going in my next rap, you already know. This girl literally would follow Ichigo to his death and think it's the greatest honor ever, just because she's so in love and so devoted to him. I have no doubts she would follow him, especially since she has barely anything tying her to the world of the living. Her brother is dead, Tatsuki literally does her own thing, and Chad and Uryu are out being, well, Chad and Uryu. Plus, even if they are good friends, I don't think that would be enough to keep her from her Kurosaki-kun! Hime and Ichigo would most likely have gotten married, therefore, of course, having conceived Kazui. The only difference is that Kazui would be raised in the Soul Society and not in the world of the living. Even though Ichigo is captain and has a lot of work, I don't really see him neglecting his family because of it. Naruto. Which brings us to our next part of the video. Kazui and Ichigo's relationship. We didn't see too much in the final chapter of Bleach when it comes to Kazui, but he is very playful and energetic, that we have seen. He doesn't really like to sit still, sort of like an ADHD child. With that being said, assuming he will have the same attitude in the Soul Society, which he most likely will, Ichigo wouldn't need to keep too much tabs on him, as even at his age he's able to manifest Soul Reaper abilities and transform into a Shinigami. And there wouldn't be too many people who would mess with Kazui anyway, just based on Ichigo's reputation alone. I also don't believe that Ichigo would ever neglect his son due to his work either. See, unlike Naruto, Ichigo actually cares deeply for his family. While Naruto sits down doing paperwork, neglecting his son, Ichigo would actually neglect his work to be with his son, okay? Alright, so not to rip on Naruto so much, I'll give him some leeway here and say that Shinigami captains probably have less work to do than the Hokage. However, Naruto can use shadow clones, so there's not really an excuse there, I'm sorry. Basically, I could totally see Ichigo just blowing off his paperwork or leaving it to the vice captain and go have fun with Kazui. Although Kazui may not need attention from his father anyway. From what I've gathered in the final chapter, Kazui seemed like he didn't need his parents to give him any attention. I mean, he was caught at Hiyori's place in that chapter and was playing with Watch's Ryatsu. Like, what the fuck? This kid would be having adventures with Ichika and Nemu in the Soul Society. Like, what? And also, I ship the fuck out of those two, Ichigo and Kazui. Oh yeah, I ship those two. Yeah, they belong together. With all of that said, I think Kazui and Ichigo's relationship would do just fine in the Soul Society. I don't believe their relationship would be too affected by the change of scenery. I believe that covers just about everything, so if you liked the video, Getsuga Tensho that like button, sub to the channel, hit that bell button, share to your family and friends, and all of you have an awesome day. I also have an announcement, guys. My next video will be Byakuya Kuchiki versus Ukiura Cipher on my channel. This is going to be during the Arrancar arc, so stay tuned for that one. That's going to be the next video. I hope you guys are ready for that one. Let's go ahead and show this match some love a little bit. Alright guys, you all have a wonderful